Dear students, greeting of the day. This is Dharmveer Singh, your English teacher. We hope you are staying home and staying safe. For the meantime, till the schools are not allowed to open, we will study through videos, dear students. Today we will study English reader. In earlier videos, we have covered two chapters. Now we will read third chapter of from your English reader book, dear students. The name of chapter is King Solomon. Basically, this chapter is talks about a king Solomon. There's a king whose name is Solomon. He was known for his intelligence. He saw a lot of cases, and there is a new case in his court of about two women and one child. Means two women are claiming for a child. They are saying that I am her mother and I am her mother. Okay. So let's read this story and try to find uh, the story is about. Okay, so long ago there was a king called Solomon. He was so famous of justice that people came from all over the world to see him. They had so much faith in his intelligence and justice that they brought difficult cases to him. Once a woman in his court came to him with very difficult case. She came to him and crying, "O wise king, please help me," and fell at his feet. King Solomon said kindly, "Do not cry, lady. Tell me the cause of your grief. Do not be afraid, because you shall get justice in this court." Okay. The woman answered, "Your Highness, I gave birth to a son last week. My neighbor has also gave a birth to a child, but he died immediately." She was grief-stricken and became almost crazy. In order to make her happy, her husband stole my baby and gave it to her. Now she says that baby is hers. Please help me to get my baby back. Okay, I'll deal with it. Now go home with peace, King Solomon answered to woman. Her husband and the baby to court next day, and he ordered the woman to bring his husband and the woman in his court. The court next day, the courtroom was full. As the King Solomon entered the next day, both the women were there. The baby was placed in cradle in the center of the room. The courtier rose as the king came in. When he was seated, the minister ordered woman to come forward. Dear student, this is a story of a king and a two women. Okay, there is one child and the two women were there. They were claiming that the child belongs to her. Okay, so this case was bent in the court of the King Solomon. The King Solomon decided and trusted the woman that he will solve the case very soon. So but he finding very difficult to decide who was the real mother, because each one of them are claiming for the baby. The next day, the King Solomon woke up and at sunrise and went to pray his temple. He prayed the wisdom to able to solve in the case mother and baby, because this case was very difficult and it's very attached to emotional. Okay, so that's why the king don't want to do any kind of misjustice. That's why he used to pray with God. Dear students, this is very interesting story. The next day, the both of the women were in the front of king. Again, the court was full. He called woman and asked one last time who was the real mother. Again, the both women cried together, "He is mine, he is mine." He then asked both of them, "You will be abide by the judgment I should make?" Both of the women said, "Yes, your highness, yes, your highness. We shall accept any judgment you would give." The both women replied. King Solomon raised his hand and summoned a soldier to bring a baby to him. And a soldier stood in front of him. The king, "Since the baby belongs to both of you, she shall cut we shall cut the baby into two and give a piece to each. So the one idea strike in the mind of King Solomon. So he decided that the baby should be cut into two parts, but this is in only his mind, dear students. Okay, the intention was not to cut the baby, it was just to make the true judgment. Okay, King Solomon raised his hand. Since the baby belonged, one of the women shouted, both of you, we shall cut the baby into two and give a piece each of you. One of the women shouted, no, 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 give the baby to her, and fainted. Okay, the real mother was say no, 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 and fainted on the ground. When she awoke, the king asked the woman who was fainted, is the true mother? And the king decided that the woman who was fainted in ground, she was a real mother of the baby. Put the other baby and husband in prison for such grave crime, and king ordered that the other woman should be punished and sent to prison. It's a kind of jail for such a grave crime, for a great crime or a big crime, you can say. Okay, because her child was died in when he was born, but she want another woman's baby. This is really a crime, dear students. Okay, so everybody in the courtroom was surprised, and they also the king, how he found the real mother. Dear students, you also must be wondering who and surprised how the king decided who is the real woman. Mom. Okay, he answered well, the true mother could not bear her child being killed. So this is the fact, dear student. The mother who is true, she can't bear her child being killed. That's why she said that other woman could have the baby. That's how I knew the truth, said the king. Dear students, once again I'll summarize this chapter for you. This is very interesting story. Dear student, this is a story of King Solomon. Okay, he is famous for his justice. There was one new case, one boy, one baby, and two mothers were there. They are claiming that the child belongs to them. That's why the king decided to cut the baby and distribute half to each other. But the real woman was shouted and fainted in the ground. As a result, everyone's in the court and the King Solomon decided the real mother was the woman who was fainted in the ground. On the other hand, he sent the other woman to prison and along with her husband. And the true mother couldn't bear her child while king. This is a fact. On the basis, he decided who is the real mother. Dear student, very simple chapter. You read at home, and if you're facing any problem, you can ask me. Okay. You remember, dear students, the timing for sending your answer will be from queries will be 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. I will answer to it. And students, if sending your answer will be from 12 a.m. to 3 p.m. After that, the class WhatsApp should be closed. Okay, so try to complete this exercise which is given in the back of your chapter, last of the chapter. Read this word meaning also. Try to complete this word meaning in your notebook also, dear students. This is very simple exercise. You can do it. The A1 you can see comprehension, choose the correct answer. Very simple, dear student. The King Solomon was famous for what? You all know, na? Bed, justice, both of these. This is very simple. You can easily decide it. Solomon was famous for what we earlier discussed. And the lady who gave a birth was whom he gave? Son, daughter, twins. Simple. The king decided to cut the baby into how many parts? You all know how many parts the king decided to cut the baby into it. Okay. Now the B1 is fill in the blanks. Very simple. Tell me the cause of your death. You can select from your grief and sorrow. Fill in the blanks. So read this chapter once again and you will find these answers very easily. Okay. And D part, if you look, answer the following question. Why was the King Solomon famous? Dear students, we discussed now why was the King Solomon famous. The King Solomon famous for us justice, you know all. Okay, then if you move to next second question, Why did the lady come to sing Solomon? Why? Because the other woman was claiming that the child belongs to him. That's why they came to court and want justice from the King Solomon. As we all know, the King Solomon was famous for his justice. Okay, how did the Solomon solve the case? You all know how the King Solomon solved the case. Okay, he decided to cut the baby into two parts and decided that the child should be given to the woman who was fainted in the ground. Very simple chapter, very interesting chapter. Read it at home. Facing any problem, you can call me, you can ask me. Read this chapter very carefully, and in the after this, before reading this chapter, you should read this word meaning, dear students, like culprit, interrogated, sobbing, summoned, grief stricken, deal with. Read this story, this will help you to understand the meaning. And instead, if you are facing any problem, you can call me and ask me. Thank you to the student for watching this video and complete your work at time. And as you know, this week we decided the best homework should be posted on Facebook and WhatsApp group, and you should try to do a best work and come in the list of best students who are doing work in the better manner. Best of luck for the students. God bless you. Thank you.